The name of this project is Alfresco. What we have been doing is painting the sidewalks to like make the collective aesthetic of the place Puerto Rican, show our presence, to like keep the collective memory and to have a strong sense of who we are. Invite people to walk, come by, have some more foot traffic, que la gente venga, disfrute el arte, se tome foto, and this is something that is para el público, you know.
Bueno, el proceso para mí primeramente era pensar en hacer algo en que me gustaría que la gente pisara con sus pies. Mi trabajo personal es muy político, so pensé en hacer algo más abstracto. Entonces escogí las diferentes hojas que he visto en Puerto Rico y plantas y les hice en forma de stencil. También incluí los barriles de la música de bomba de Puerto Rico. Y para mí lo más importante en mi trabajo es el color. Creo mucho en el poder terapéutico del color, entonces quería escoger algo bien vibrante, algo que la gente viera y pensara que era muy tropical, por eso escogí el color rosita con el simbolismo que conecta a la gente de Puerto Rico.
My designs are abstract. Basically, it's like collecting different indigenous images and like some parts like imitating some part of the West African mask. It's a way to acknowledge part of our heritage. On the middle of each piece that I did, there's a floral component, floral composition, Flor de Maga, which is the national flower of Puerto Rico. That is like evoke most of my memories in the island. I'm somebody from El Campo, so one of the shocks that I had when I moved to Chicago was that mainly everything was building, was streets, was sidewalks. It has its own beauty, but it's a different beauty. And for me, it was a cultural shock to like move to the city and like leave all what I know behind.
I always want to do something about to bring part of the memories of the landscape of the island to the people that walk by. Hopefully this can be like the oasis and that sometimes they can come in and recharge their memories with their past, with the island. The whole meaning is practically dealing with immigration, the endless travel back and forth, the bridge to the wall, and 78 leaves of every town in the island.
And then you can't even tell, but this right here is actually the first color of the piece. Because I knew where the lines were gonna be, so now I'm masking that color off to drop the second base color on, which will be inside the pieces. Then that'll get masked off. Once that's masked off, we start adding color. I've seen people dance on the street with nothing, so give them a dance floor, maybe it'll get good.
Yo crecí en Lakeview, uptown, como muchos otros puertorriqueños, pero siempre supimos desde que éramos niños y niñas que este era el lugar para conectar, ¿no? Yo creo que mucha gente llega aquí todavía con ese pensamiento, con ese querer saber. And this is kind of the only place that we can go in the entire city to feel that. So I feel connected to this place, and I'm just really proud to, as someone who grew up here my whole life, to put my little granito.
Be with the community is an amazing experience that I'd be able to enjoy when you spend more time. And I never had that kind of experience when I can be here for hours and people keep walking back and forth, and they eventually they open up.
And you always have the same people that come up to you. You got the project manager, he'll get up in there, tell you what you're doing wrong, tell you how to fix it. The guy who used to paint. And some people who just want to talk, man, they just want to talk. And they got you because you're here. You ain't moving.
There was a couple of people who just passed by, and I told them like, and I see them looking with curiosity. So I just asked them like, hey, you want to paint? Some of them say yes. I say, well, come in. So it was that's probably what I like. That it's like it becomes very collective. It becomes very like something where people have a voice. Every individual that participates is like an ingredient for a recipe. Muralism doesn't necessarily have to like be like limited to a wall. You know, it can also be on the floor. It can also be on a fence. It has to be on any way that people can enjoy it, to become part of the public space, and to like territorialize the place. It's like to say like, look, we have the right to like being able to preserve our culture and to recreate it in whatever is the immediate space that we live in, even through the marginalization that have been lived with our nation. Like, we're still here.